Welcome back, everybody, to day 23 of Ramadan Youth TV. It's great to have you guys back. Can you believe we only have 7 more days left? Okay, also, guys, we have some feedback forms we'd like you guys to fill out. You can find them in the description box below or in the live stream chat, or also in our social media accounts. It'll only take you about 30 seconds or so.
Again, welcome back, everybody. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it yesterday, but I'm sure you guys loved Serhat and Midhat hosting yesterday's show. Anyways, guys, we are only a week away from the end of Ramadan, and we're still in the last 10 days with the unbeknownst factor of the night of Qadr. And with that being in there somewhere, we have to make so much dua because we know that within the last 10 days, one of those days are bound to hit the night of Qadr. So let's make these days count and let's go see what's around the world.
Hello everyone, I'm Anindya and I'm from Kesatuan Bangsa. So today, I want to talk about fasting. I always fast in my hometown, not only with my family member, but also with my big family member. Like there's my cousin, my uncles, my aunties, and the others. In my country, we always had Ramadan market. So, Ramadan market is a market that sells much of delicious, yummy dishes for iftar. My favorite dishes is bingka kentang. So, bingka kentang is a local traditional dishes from Kalimantan. It is made from a potato and it shapes like a flower. Also, the texture is soft and almost like a cheesecake. The taste is sweet and a little bit of savory. I always went to Ramadan market with my sister. After that, we got home and usually my sister helped my mom preparing the dishes for iftar, while me, I always showering my mom's plant in our garden and I also feed my fishes. And here comes my favorite time in Ramadan's day. It is iftar time. Because in iftar time, my household's member always gather around in our dining room. And we spend our time not just enjoying the food, not just enjoying the drink too, but we also spend our time telling fun stories and jokes around. Also, sometimes my mom tell us stories about her spending her Ramadan's day when she's younger. So, in my opinion, Ramadan isn't just about the food. It is not only about the food, the drink, and fasting, but it is also about spending my time with my family. And I think I only can feel this kind of feeling once in a year. It is on Ramadan time.
Terima kasih, which means thank you in Indonesian.
Wow, thank you everyone for sharing your beautiful and amazing cultures around the world. We really appreciate you guys. Now, let's also spend a spiritual Ramadan with Dhikr of the day.
The zikr of the day is Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Glory be to my Lord, the greatest.
Ya Cemil ya Allah, ya Karim ya Allah, ya Mujib ya Allah, ya Habib ya Allah, ya Rauf ya Allah.
Does this dua ring any bells for anyone? For me, it does, because this is what we say during Salah. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. We already say it about 180 times a day. So why don't we just bump those numbers up today to 10,000?
Yes, guys, I think 10,000 is more than doable. We already used to saying Subhana Rabbiyal Azim during prayer, so this will be a piece of cake. Now, let's go see what we have for Ramadan corners.
Quyoshni ham kuldirib, qalbga surur to'ldirib, do'stlarni suyuntirib, Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. Sahar turing yoronlar, xatm qiling Qur'onlar, dod devorsin shaytonlar. Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. G'aflat oyi emas bu, nafrat oyi emas bu, rahmat oyi demak bu. Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. G'aflat oyi emas bu, nafrat oyi emas bu, rahmat oyi demak bu. Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. Muborak bo'lsin Ramazon sizga, muborak bo'lsin Ramazon bizga. Bayram bayram o'g'il qizga, Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. Sergaklik vaqti bo'lgan, mo'minning ahdi bo'lgan, islomning fathi bo'lgan. Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. Eng shimaring toatga, iymonli halovatga, erishing saodatga. Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. Ramazon keldi, Ramazon. Muborak bo'lsin Ramazon sizga, muborak bo'lsin Ramazon bizga. Bayram bayram o'g'il qizga, Ramazon keldi, Ramazon.
Wow, so many lights and even outdoor decorations. It's almost like a Muslim version of Christmas. I absolutely loved it.
Yes, I loved it too. It looked very mesmerizing. Thank you guys so much for those beautiful decorations. Up next, we have Ramadan Talks. Let's go see what we're discussing today.
Hi everyone, today I have Zainab with me for today's new episode of Ramadan Talks. Zainab, how are you doing? How's your Ramadan going?
It's going well. How about yours?
Good, thank you for asking. So, Abla, today we will talk about the woman in Islam. My first question is, what is the importance of women in Islam?
Yes, women in Islam is important. However, Allah has created all men and women equally. For example, from Surah Al-Ma'un 195, I will never deny any of you. Male or female, the reward of your deeds both are equal in reward. And Surah An-Nisa 124, as for those who lead a righteous life, male or female, while believing, they enter paradise without a slightest injustice. For example, with Islam, women had the right to own property, get education, work, and also have full freedom of their expression of views.
What about the money?
With the money, there's an ayat from the Quran that says, whatever a man earns, they have a share of that. And whatever a woman earns, they have a share of that too.
Abla, money was interesting, but what about politics?
In this country, we were granted the right to vote in the 1920s. However, Islam had granted the right to vote about 1,400 years ago. Islam provides women with the right to vote, participate in public and private affairs, and also women can take leadership positions. Let's end the first question with a short story. From Khalifa Omar's time, a woman argued with him in the mosque, proved her point, and caused him to declare the presence of people. The woman is right and Omar is wrong.
Thank you for the great story, Abla. Now we can move on to the second question. With women being oppressed all around the world, what is Islam's response?
Let's say it's not only women being oppressed in the world, but Allah hates the mistreatment of any people. And whether this is men, women, children, or elder, Allah hates the oppression. From one of the ayahs in the Quran, O people, we created you from the same male and female, and rendered you in distinct peoples and tribes, that you may recognize one another. The best among you is the sight of God and is the most righteous.
Thank you, Zainab, for this great response. Our next topic is about the love and respect the Prophet Muhammad gave to us girls.
That's a great topic, Hafsa. According to one narration, the Prophet was holding Umama on his lap while praying. And during his prayer, he went to sajda and left Umama aside and got her back and continued his prayer. This is a great example to show his ummah at that time because the girls were treated as right. With such important obligation like prayer, the Prophet shows his ummah the way to treat girls. In an hadith, whoever has 3 daughters and is patient towards them and feeds them, gives them a drink, and clothes them from his wealth, they will be a shield for him from the fire in the day of resurrection.
Thank you for great responses, Zainab. I will see you in the next episode of Ramadan Talks. Take care until next time.
You guys were probably expecting Yunusabi and Bera, but today we had Hafsa and Seniha Abla. Thank you two so much for the informative Ramadan talks.
Yes, guys, such an important topic. Isn't it interesting how women in Islam were granted the right to vote 1400 years ago, but in the US only 100 years ago? This just goes to show that we must show our beautiful religion with everyone. Up next, we have Bashir reciting Surah of the Day. Let's go.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. In the name of God, the All-Merciful, the All-Compassionate. Say, O you unbelievers who obstinately reject faith, I do not, nor ever will worship that which you worship. Nor are you those who ever worship what I worship, nor am I one who do, and will ever worship that which you have ever worshipped. And nor are you those who do and will ever worship what I ever worship. You have your religion with whatever it will bring you, and I have my religion with whatever it will bring me.
Ya Burhan ya Allah, ya Sultan ya Allah, ya Müstem ya Allah, ya Muhsin ya Allah, ya Müdel ya Allah,
Such a beautiful recitation and translation. I hope you guys got something out of it. Also, guys, I see that our zikrs are up, so that's amazing. Let's keep it up, guys.
If you guys remember, we had a tafsir video about kafirun, sorry, essentially talking about disbelievers and our prophet. Let's move on to the quotes of the day.
The Quran commands that people should not make fun of, embarrass, bully, or ridicule one another, nor call each other by offensive nicknames. The idea of brotherhood in Islam entails more than just calling each other brother and sister. It is also not to offend them by mocking and insulting them, as well as picking at their faults. How can we help to stop bullying is first and foremost to check ourselves. If we are doing a friendly joke or passing the border and offending others, secondly, gently approach those who intentionally hurt others and explain the gravity of such actions. Finally, don't be a bystander. If someone is being intentionally hurt and bullied in front of you, step in and become an upstander by speaking out and supporting the person during or after the incident.
World-renowned Sufi poet of the 13th century, Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi, who is also a best-selling poet in the United States, said about breaking hearts, "Heart is the reflection of Allah Almighty. That's why breaking hearts is worse than breaking 1,000 Kaabas."
It's never okay to bully someone. So if you see something, always say something, because that's the way our prophet wanted us to be.
Hearts just seem to be such a recurring theme in Islam. Breaking one destroys 1,000 Kaabas, and having a bad one causes fire to spew out of it in the hellfire. I think this is a lesson for us, for all of us actually, to look after our peers and be respectful to each other, and also congratulate each other for every success. And I think Ramadan cuisine would be a perfect example of doing that. Let's go.
Hi! Welcome to Ramadan Cuisine.
I'm Meran.
And I'm Hatice.
And today we're making Turkish dessert lokma.
So what you need for the dough is flour,
Yeast,
water,
salt,
sugar,
and for the sherbet you need
water,
sugar,
and lemon.
or water.
Since we're doing it for 8 people, we put 4 teaspoons of yeast and 4 teaspoons of sugar.
And then just do it all.
Okay, just add a pinch of sugar. You can add a pinch of salt. Okay. Next we add the flour. Okay. 4 cups of flour.
You mix it.
Yes, that is all the dry ingredients, so we mix it up. You can also put the water in at this time.
Welcome back.
It's been 30 minutes for us, 2 seconds for you. Now we're after 30 minutes of waiting, letting your dough wait for 30 minutes. You put the the dough into the pan with the oil in a specific way. So basically, first you dip your spoon into the oil so that the dough doesn't stick, and then you get some dough, and then you have to dip 2 spoons into the oil, and then you can drop it.
Welcome back, guys. So as you can see, we have finished frying our lokman. And it's like right now, so they're like
So after you cook these, you can, if you want, this is optional, add toppings like nuts. So that's what we're gonna do.
like maybe if you want like chocolate sauce or walnuts or anything.
Yeah.
Really. But really, it's up to you.
How are we supposed to do it?
And then
I'm so strong. We can also Okay.
That looks delicious, guys. Thank you so much. For those that didn't know, lokma is a fried dough dipped in a sugary syrup. It's so good. Have you ever had any, Salma?
Yeah, I remember in Turkey they would have it in these booth-like carts for very cheap, and it was an amazing way to get your energy back for fast and cheap. Have you guys ever wondered what Surah Al-Ma'un was about? Let's find out. Hello everyone. Today we'll be talking about Surah Al-Ma'un. The surah gets its name from the word ma'un, which means almsgiving, to help, and to bestow.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين.
In the first 3 verses, we are informed in a style that expresses a severe threat to those who drive away from the orphans, does not give them the inheritance from their father, and who are not affected by the hunger and starvation of the poor. Rather, they stay away from it. These people are presented as those who deny Islam and do not believe in the day of reckoning. As the first verse states, "Have you seen the one who denies the recompense?" The term used to describe the day of judgment is bitin. So denying religion means denying retribution and punishment on the day of the hereafter. Right after this verse, it's stated in the 2nd and 3rd verses, "For that is the one who drives away the orphan, and does not encourage the feeding of the poor." These verses imply that the situation of those who push and torture orphans, those who do not feed them or condemn feeding the poor, in a way are denying Islam. Anyone who believes in God and the Day of Judgment will be meeting the needs of the orphans, the poor, and the needy around him. Let's not forget that this is an action required by the moral personality that the believer has taken upon by believing in Allah.
فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون.
In the upcoming 3 verses, verses 4, 5, and 6, the reckless people with the prayers and those who pray to show off are emphasized. As it's stated in the Quran, "So woe to those who pray, but who are heedless of their prayer." These people neither consider any value for their prescribed daily prayers, lay stress on its proper time, nor observe its conditions and rites. Those who perform such prayers are the types found in discord. Their prayers consist of an apparent form and leave no spiritual traces in their heart. The actions of those who are reckless in the prayers they perform do not fulfill their prayers on time, and ones who pray in the presence of people but not when they are alone. By performing their prayers in sight and appearing to be amongst the believers, their public facades are a gateway to gaining worldly interests. This is the exact rationale of those who act this way.
الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
Those who make show of their deeds. These people are called social pests, meaning calamity, pretense, and hypocrisy. The value of any action depends upon the motive of that action. In other words, from the viewpoint of Islam, the basis of every action is forged by intention, which always remains pure. The term ma'un in the last verse, and withholds simple assistance, is based on the meaning of a little thing. Scholarly sources show the purpose of ma'un is alms, because alms, in comparison with total wealth, is often very little. In this short surah, a collection of low qualities are under discussion, which are the signs of infidelity and meanness in anyone who possesses them. Interestingly, all of them are subdivisions to the rejection of the hereafter. That is something to dwell on. This collection forms the qualities of despising the orphan, refusing to feed the needy, being heedless of prescribed prayers, hypocrisy, and not being cooperative with people even in giving them insignificant materials. Thus, it illustrates the self-conceit and showy persons who neither connect with people nor join with the Creator. They carry no light of faith and responsibility in their entity. They neither think of the divine rewards nor are they in fear of His punishment. Although time-consuming, it's an absolute privilege to be doing tafsir videos and hosting at the same time. Hopefully you guys have listened closely, as I am sure one of these elements in the tafsir videos will be in the Kahoot.
Yes, thank you, Salman. That was amazing. I hope you guys listened to the video carefully because it's now time for Kahoot. So grab your devices and let's go.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Kahoot game once again. You can go ahead and join using the game pin or by entering the game pin, which is 237224, or by scanning the QR code provided right here. And as always, the prize money for first place is $20, second place is $15, and for third, fourth, and fifth places is $10. And if you happen to win a prize, you can email your results to us at Kahoot at skyacademynj.org, and we will provide you with your prize. That's Kahoot at skyacademynj.org. We'll proceed in just a minute or so. Once we get once the contestants have all joined in. Okay, let's start now. For Kahoot Day 23, let's see our first question. What country did we visit in Ramadan along the world today? Did we visit Ireland, Indonesia, England, or Malaysia? Let's see our answer in 3, 2, 1. And the answer was Indonesia. Congratulations to 238 contestants that got that right. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay. Congratulations, Be Mature. Congratulations, Nahide, Afraid of Me, Ali, and Tariq Salih. Very close. Very close here. Only 2 points between the first and the fifth contestants here. Let's move on to question 2. On the Ramadan corners section, what was on the top of the couch? Was there Ramadan pillows? Were there light decorations? Were there books? Or was there chocolate? And again, that's what was on top of the couch during the Ramadan corners section. Let's reveal our answer in 3, 2, 1. The answer was Ramadan pillows. And congratulations to the 224 contestants that got that right. Let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, okay. Good job to Leila Gulen for climbing up to first place. Congratulations to Be Mature, Sena, Nazim, and Neda. And it's still a very close game. Only about a 4-point difference here. Congratulations to I'm Ready for climbing up 106 places. Let's move on to question 3. And this one's a double pointer. What did Meral and Hatice bake for us today? Did they bake tavuk göğsü, cookies, lokma tatlısı, or carrot cake? And 3, 2, 1. Let's see our answer. The answer was lokma tatlısı, and congratulations to 241 contestants that got that right. Should have been fairly simple if you watched the Ramadan for Youth TV today. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, okay. Congratulations, Nihal and Çalış Selim for climbing up to first place. First and second place, I mean. And congratulations, Leila, Sena, and Neda. A very close game indeed. First and fifth place only have 2 points apart. So today's is going to be especially close. Let's see question 4. This one's a true or false. In a way, those who despise the orphan are denying Islam. See the answer in 3, 2, 1. The answer was true. Congratulations to the vast majority of contestants that got that right. Okay, some subtle changes. Çalış Selim and Leila are still our first and second. And congratulations Esma, Nazim, and Sena for getting third, fourth, and fifth place, respectively. And congratulations, Ihsan, for climbing up 38 places. Let's move on to question 5. One should what when someone else is being bullied? Is it run away, be a bystander, laugh, or be an upstander? See our answer in 3, 2, 1. The answer is be an upstander. And good job to everyone who got that right. Let's see our leaderboard here. Congratulations, Esma, for climbing all the way up to first place. Congratulations, Leila, Neda, Sena, and 789 for also being in the leaderboard as of now. Let's move on to question 6. When did Islam grant women the right to vote? Was it in the 1920s? Was it 1,000 years ago? Was it 1,400 years ago? Or was it in the 570s? Let's see our answer for question 6 in 3, 2, 1. 1,400 years ago. Yeah, Islam, the men and women are equal in value, in piety. So when Islam started 1,400 years ago. So that's our answer for this question here. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Congratulations, Esma, Leila, and Neda for preserving their first, second, and third spots. Congratulations, Mariam and Omar for climbing up to 4th and 5th. And it's still a really, really close game here. Only about a 30-point difference between our 1st and 5th places here. Let's move on to question 7. And this was a multi-select, so there could be more than one answer and a double pointer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hates the mistreatment of animals, men, women, or any people. And don't forget, this one's a multi-select and a double answer. So this one will probably make or break the game, the winners for today. Let's reveal our answers for question 7 in 3, 2, 1. The answer was all of them. So you have to answer all 4 to get the most amount of points for this question. Congrats to everyone who answered all 4 and everyone who got that right. Let's take a look at our leaderboard, see if there's any major changes. Oh, and we have a new leader out of nowhere. Congratulations, Ahmed the Paint, for climbing all the way up to first place. Congratulations to 789 for climbing up to second. Congratulations, Leila, Mariam, and Neda for also being our 3rd, 4th, and 5th places. Congratulations to everyone who got that right. Let's move on to question 8. What is worse than breaking 1,000 Kaabas? Is it not fighting in the Battle of Uhud, breaking hearts, not doing sunnahs, or being silent? Again, that's asking what's worse than breaking 1,000 Kaabas. Let's see our answer in 3, 2, 1. The answer was breaking hearts. Yeah, so putting others down, hurting their feelings is worse. And yeah. Let's take a look at the leaderboard here. Congratulations, Leila, for climbing up to first place. And congratulations, Ahmed, for being tied for first place, actually, with Leila. Congratulations, Mariam, Neda, and Nazim for also being in the leaderboard. All right, so let's move on to the next and last question here. This one's going to make or break it. So for the true and false, the surah of the day, Surah Al-Kafirun, guides us about how our attitude should be towards people who reject Islam. Is that true or false? And this is the last question for today's Kahoot. So the winners will be all down to this. So let's see our answer. The answer was true. That's all about what the Kafirun Surah was about. All right, let's take a look at our podium. Let's see our winners for today. For Kahoot Day 23, in third place, congratulations, Neda. And in second place, congratulations, Mariam. And today's Kahoot's winner, congratulations to Leila for getting first place. And congratulations also to our runner-ups, Burak and Ömer. Thank you so much for participating in Kahoot Day 23 today. We hope to see you again tomorrow. And have a great day and great iftar. See you.
Yay, amazing effort to everybody who participated. If you were in the top 5, please send a screenshot to kahoot@skyacademynj.org to receive your prize.
And for my fellow viewers who will not be emailing their screenshots, come back tomorrow and inshallah you will see your name in the top 5 Kahoot winners. As per usual, before we go and do our iftar, let's get a quick daily dua going.
In the name of Allah, the All-Merciful, the All-Compassionate, I know you are there, Allah. I know you see my tears. O Allah, assist us in remembering you, showing gratitude towards you, and worshiping you properly. I know you hear my prayers. I know you are testing me. Inshallah, I can be successful in all the exams you tested me on, and all I ask from you is to strengthen my iman so I can handle the struggles in life and have patience. I love you, my Lord. My Allah, keep me safe. Ameen.
Ameen. You guys did an amazing job today. Thank you guys for joining us.
Guys, it looks like we hit 34,000 zikrs today, guys. That's an amazing amount. Like, that's 3 times what I expected. And I don't even know what to say. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget the survey. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share this with everyone you know. And stay tuned for tomorrow. And we're going to be back at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.